Okay, folks, I accidentally started it because it said that we've got assassins and didn't show any screen of who I can summon or anything like that. So, starting it. I don't feel anyone staring daggers to my back anymore. Looks like we finally lost the old Nikki. Damn it, why did this have to happen to me? I'm so sorry. This is all our fault. We didn't know anything about this place. But we still had you to take us to your house. Knock it off. Just forget about that. I wasn't thinking straight either. This is what I get for jumping at the chance to strike a rich without thinking through. It's my fault as much as yours. So that makes us even. There's one thing I still don't get. Why didn't you use me as a decoy to run off when you had the chance? We still haven't returned the favor you gave us. Are all humans as stupid as you guys? Sounds like that. You're supposed to let the other guy take the fall. But you guys just couldn't keep your noses out of it, huh? I mean, it's not like me dying's gonna make any difference to your survival. Indeed, the beast man is exactly right. You're nothing but a defective demi-servant and a useless third-rate master. That's why I told you to stay out of sight instead of getting into fights you can't win. Gordo, if we did stay out of sight, we just spotted by Koyanskaya. Sorry for everything. You're a weird one, aren't you? Or is that how all mages are? The Yagar way of life is simple. Only the strong get to eat. Oh, but sure the weak serve a purpose as well, by providing meat for the strong to consume. That is typical of all the jungle, after all. Not for us. For us, the weak ain't even worth eating. Every Yagar knows that. And you may just really throw me off my game. I assure you, most mages would make the same choice you would under those circumstances. The one there with you now is the odd woman out. She is motivated primarily by her emotions rather than what she stands to gain or lose. Ugh, god damn it. Guess I'll just have to lay low in some other town to the Opreknik and forget about me. Hell, at this point, maybe I really will join the rebel army. The rebel army, I remember hearing them mentioned before. Presume they are a group who takes issue with the Ivan the Terrible's reign? That's right. Word had it they've been around in some form or another for the last 450 years. Sometimes it was nobles fighting, sometimes it was normal folk who'd run out of food. But whoever it is it almost always ends with this Oprekniki slaughtering them. Though nowadays it sounds like they're still putting up a good fight. Oh, I also heard a strange rumor about them. Yeah, I remember now. They say their Lady Arju still looks like one of the old humans, before Ivan's reign began. Lady Archer. Huh? An Archer-class servant? I don't know much care about for bows. I don't much care for bows myself. But I guess it can work decently against some of the larger demonic beasts. If she really is a servant, we definitely need to meet her and see if she can help us. At the very least, she's already fighting Ivan the Terrible, so it's safe to assume that our goals are already closely aligned. And if she's a rogue servant, so much the better. The servant's going to reach their full potential without a master, after all. If you tempt her with a contract, she might even offer to join us of her own accord. So there's been a servant summoned here, but it would not seem to be a counteraction on the part of the Holy Grail. Perhaps the servant was summoned in consequence of our arrival with a proper human history spirit autograph. Or perhaps she's the last bit of resistance land. No, human history itself had to offer. Holmes, something on your mind? Of course, there's never a moment when my mind is not occupied. In order for us to truly be able to act here, we must ensure the servant summoning is successful. You should be seeing an arrow well suited to something about now. Cave, to be precise. I see it. It's hard to see in this blizzard, but I can make out the cave now. I also hear thunder overhead. I understand it's statistically very unlikely, but I am a bit concerned about us having it struck by lightning. Sorry about that, but I'm glad you made it there in time. That thunder is the mark of some extremely precious energy, after all. Okay, sorry, it's time to fly that kite. Go on, help her, Mash. Alright. Leave the line to me, Master. By the way, Da Vinci, it is safe to fly a kite in a storm like this, right? You're sure I'm not going to be electrocuted or anything, right? Come on, Ben Franklin did it. Oh. That is not a reassuring response. This is why I really shouldn't work on such short notice. It's way too easy to forget about a little detail like that. But never mind that now. Come on, get that kite up in the air. Chop chop. You never answered the question. Look, Ben Franklin did an experiment very similar to this, and it came out just fine. Well, some of the people who tried to replicate his results weren't so lucky. But you can't do science. Can't do science without bringing a few scientists or eggs. What sort of monster servants are you? I've never seen such a hostile working environment. Wait, that's it? Wait, that's it! I just had a flash of inspiration. Solaria, use your head. If there's a dangerous job to be done, delegate it to someone else. Set Yaga there with you. Perhaps kind of don't mind being zapped with lightning. Are you nuts? I wouldn't last 2 seconds. Lightning's one of the Tsar's most powerful weapons. It'd fry like a piece of crit chat bacon. How dare you question my intelligence, beast man? Think, you already revolted against that Tsar of yours, haven't you? There's no turning tail running away now. You need to face reality. Reality? That's where it's coming from a furless bunch of pink-skinned humans from some fairy tale paradise. It would seem that the lightning here is strong enough to discourage even young Paxi. Alas, we have no alternative. Ms. Caroline, please connect the wire to the spirit origin briefcase. Once that is done, I want you to run as fast as you can while holding the kite horizontally. Understood. I'll make sure the kite gets airborne. Here goes. No, it's not a bad looking kite. The kite has reached the center of the thunderclouds. Activate a conversion spell now. Way to go, Mash. Good. Continue to keep an eye on the kite, Miss Caroline. Miss Laria, remain on standby near the spirit origin briefcase. It is crucial for the summon that you be there. This is a forced summon. Once one of the heroic spirits you have bonded with have been summoned, they will convert the lightning into magical energy and use it to form a spirit origin. But that alone will not keep them here for very long. If a servant summon with a human magecraft is to remain in this world, you will need an attractor, a master that can serve as their anchor. Your job is to converse with a servant that appears and form a contract with them immediately. Got it. I like the other one. I wonder who it's going to be. Please let it be some mage, some at least 1 or 2 casters. What's all this about? Man, that thing's really up there. If it's 1 or 2 casters, please let it be Nero, Sanzong, Merlin. I swear, I have no idea what these humans are thinking. Hold it, Holmes. Just because this isn't the Russia we know doesn't mean we can let some commoner witness magecraft being performed. Can't you get that wolfman off to go off somewhere else? Surely one don't want to ruin his life by showing him that he's better off not knowing. I suppose you do have a point. Very well then, I'll speak with him. Paxi, I'm terribly sorry to ask you, but we are about to perform a highly secret ritual here. Would you mind waiting outside the cave until it's complete? Again, I do apologize. Wait, what? So I'm not good enough to see that's their secret little ritual, huh? Damn it, they wouldn't be here now if I hadn't shown them the way. What do I care about rituals? I can smell them. So they're over here, huh? Well, see, I got their whole lives without even hearing about mages, let alone meeting one. I know the mages worked with Ivan the Terrible to perform a spell that combined humans and wild beasts. What created us, the Yaga. And I know that if they hadn't turned into Yaga, we'd probably never survive the Great Cold Wave. They say that magic is still at work at trying all sorts of spells in hopes that one of them could save the world. Of course, they'll say that all the mages were killed when they got on Ivan the Terrible's bad side. All the rumors are so vague as to be drawn near worthless. As to be damn near worthless. I know that mages exist, but I have no idea what they actually do. I figured that being a mage and all, they'd have so much magical energy that even a yaga like me could sense it. But as far as I can tell, that Solari girl isn't anything special. If she were a yaga, she'd have been too weak to survive more than a day after being born. I have no idea why the old Breakneck wouldn't care about her, or any of them. Still, I can't help but think. Maybe she really end up saving this world. Which is why I can't stand them keeping this ritual thing a secret from me. Not after they've gotten my hopes up like that. I can sense those two humans now. All that ton of magical energy. Alright then, let's see what this secret ritual is all about. What is that? Is that an intricately designed symbol of magecraft, one meant to make miracles possible? Everything's in place, Master. The Spirit Order briefcase now has enough charge for a single summon. Let her walk in her right hand and call out loud and clear. My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny. If you heed the Grail's call and abide by this will and reason, then answer me. I hereby swear. I embody all that is good in the world. I shall defeat all that is evil in the world. Servant heaven-clad in the three worlds of power, come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales. What? Those words bring about genuine miracles. They are an incantation spell in such a bravery of wisdom, bringing us only out of service of overcoming any difficulties that may stand in the way. The Fate System, a secret ritual for summoning heroic spirits. Avicebron? You know what? He's a caster. I'll take him. My name is Avicebron. I am a caster. I come in response to your summon. It would seem, though, that the circumstances are somewhat unusual. So that's why he was part of the introduction of the Anastasia singularity. He's part of the singularity itself. And you, over there, are you an enemy? Ah! Paxi! I thought this might happen. You saw the secret summoning ritual. You saw the secret summoning ritual? Curseful of a beast. And don't you trample all over my kindness. Solaria, order that servant of yours to dispose of the witness. Now, calm yourself, Gordolf. Surely there is no need to in a world with no mage association. For that matter, if we weren't able to keep the summoning ritual perfectly secret, I doubt there is anyone in this Russia who could decipher it. Besides, I believe Paxi understanding your power would, in fact, be to our benefit. That guy just appeared out of nowhere. Hey, you. Are you human? I am not. I am a servant, one who long ago made his mark on history. Hold on. Not too bad. Thanks to my confidence, I ascended to the throne of as a heroic spirit. Now I serve this woman, for she is my master. Heroic spirit? Then does that mean you're like I am the terrible? Oh, so our enemies, I am the terrible way. That's going to be difficult. Looks like we've got an intellectual sort. As a result of my summoning, I know all the information my master possesses. That said, it seems like there are still many things we have yet to learn about this strange land. Now then, where to begin? Before we discuss matters further, why don't I show you what I am capable of? Demonic beasts! Damn, I didn't even notice them following me here. A word of warning before I fight. My body is frail and weak. I may be the least useful out of all the classes, in the sense that I cannot do anything by myself. But I am also a miracle worker, so to begin, I'd like to show you what manner of miracles I am capable of performing. Now, let us do battle. I actually did use him once, a couple of times. He's not that bad. Not that bad for a 3-star caster. Wait, why am I taking them all by myself? With just Avicebron? Okay, 3, and it's just Avicebron. Hold on, what's this? Status applies to one fish to all allies when defeated. No, not that one. Oh, it's level 10. Alright. Let's use this one. Of course, I'm going to use this. Oh, what MP level is he? Oh, it's MP4, not bad. Okay, so let's weaken these guys. Okay. I think mine's MP5 now. Alright. MP should take it out. The MP should take them all out. No, don't need that right now. I don't think his NP is... Okay, yeah, it's Buster, so... Go for it, Avicebron. DPN. That was incredible. Those tones, they just flattened those crits out like it was nothing. These are my golems. I'm trying to fight myself, so my only option is to have them just do so on my behalf. Now, Master, we can talk more later. First, I'm going to make this cave into my workshop. That should strengthen our ability to summon, which will in turn allow you to make use of your spirit origin graph. That way, you may call upon the shadows of the servants to register within that briefcase whenever you like. You will, of course, only be able to do so in combat, as power is sadly quite limited in its scope. Now then, I think I shall rest until the workshop is complete. Master Solaria, Watch Carolite, and Paxi the Yaga, was it? Allow me to introduce myself again. My true name is Avicebron. As you can see, I am a caster, just a humble maker of golems. But given the circumstances, it would nonetheless seem that I am just the servant for the job. So you weren't part of the spirit origin graph? Miss Solaria has never met you before, eh? It must have been the land itself crying out for help that brought you here, rather than a bond with her. It would seem that the existing heroic spirits cannot easily materialize in this world. Nope, just one more thing that sets this place apart from the singularity. I guess it was what that magecraft theory was talking about. But that can wait. For now, I'm just glad we have a new ally, and one who seems likely to be very capable and helpful at that. Avicebron, given your particular expertise, do you think you might be able to repair the Shadow Border's armor? Let me see the data. By all means, go on and give it to me straight. We'll first need to find the right materials. I should be able to craft a suitable armor plate as long as we have quality ore imbued with magical energy. Ordinarily, such ore is only traded among mages, but I believe we should be able to find some here. Good answer. Just what I expect to hear from the forefather of all golems. Might I have to leave him in charge of fixing the Shadow War's armor, Holmes? Not at all. That would certainly be a great help. Now then, Miss Loria, Miss Caroline, Baxi, I believe we should decide on our next course of action. Soon it's all right with you, Gordolph. Of course. I will have the final say, yes. Naturally. Da Vinci, I would ask you to continue learning everything you can regarding the materials. For the other matter we discussed, that is. Okay, I'm on it. Right. In brief, I believe our next move should be to rendezvous with his rebel army. We now know that its leader is a servant. Moreover, there is a strong chance they will like to join us, even if they oppose I am the Terrible. But we don't know where the rebel army is. I believe Pass can be of assistance there. You do know where they are, don't you? Not exactly, but I do know a few villages that are rumored to have ties to them. Word had that they provide them with food to hide them from the Operniki, that sort of thing. And that is where we will go. I trust that's all right with you, Director. A village where rebels gather? I don't much care for the notion, but then again, I don't have to be the one I won't have to be the one going there anyway. Very well then. Be off for you, Solaria. I await good news, and a much overdue supply of food. The Shadow War's reserves are nearly empty, and the state of one's belly has a direct effect on morale. I'm sure you're all well aware of this, but the Boar's staff are mentally exhausted as well. They have been battling hunger, the cold, and cabin fever for some time now. At least you've been able to walk around outside. Oh right, I almost forgot about that little problem. But are we sure we can even eat Critchat meat? We better be able to eat it. Forget the roast beef now. I'd be happy with a side of bacon. The music family has been practicing alchemy for generations. Even if the meat does contain toxins, rest assured that I can make it edible. I've been stranded alone in snowy mountains countless times before, so I've invented my own spells to turn bad meat good. I can even transform spoiled meat into sirloin. What else do you think I'm known as Music the Phoenix? Wow, what a totally useful spell. It's definitely a narrow niche, but it's just the one we need right now. I'll do my best. I don't want your best, I want results. My future is resting on your shoulders after all. I'll do my best. Now you're buckling under pressure. Okay, so I guess it's back to, well, we're of course getting the, sync course from this. We've got a gloomy village, and the first fight is against a bunch of assassins. But that's going to be for another video. Until next time, this is Lord Jay saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.